All right. Welcome to the call, everyone. Dr. Harry Benjamin is the name. This is the Wealth Creation Project that's in movement. We're building it on the Xtreamfx Global Academy platform. I'm very excited and thankful to be one of the many leaders here in the community. And we are going to talk about our very unique selling proposition. It's a specific technology that gives us ideas on what we can trade that are 99% accurate. And ladies and gentlemen, this is truly an amazing tool that you will be able to choose to use if you would like to. All right, so I grew up in Jamaica, became a medical doctor. Soon after that, switched lanes, became an entrepreneur distributing automobiles. My wife and I did very well. We moved from Jamaica to Florida. The real estate mortgage crisis hit us really hard, and we fell into a financial valley. Afterwards, we were rescued by the network marketing industry. We've been in the industry for 13 years, and it's been a great blessing to our family. We have been able to earn quite a bit of income and get ourselves back on our feet, and it's really been a blessing, ladies and gentlemen. 3 years ago, we got introduced to the idea of using our phone and laptop to make money. And I'm so grateful that I got this connection. And I want to encourage everybody to take this opportunity of this education very seriously, because if we do not, in my opinion, if we do not learn how to use our phones and laptops and make money, we'll have to continue to do one of three things. Either you have to sell your time to a company or the government for money so that you can pay your bills, or you may have to develop a product or buy products and use your time on that product and sell it into the marketplace for a profit to earn money. Or you may have to become a service provider where you use your time and your knowledge. Like, for example, I'm a doctor. I could use my time and my knowledge as a medical doctor, and I could see patients and I'd get money in exchange for it. So here's a solution, ladies and gentlemen, that we're presenting to you that helps you to buy your time back from using it to generate money. We want people to become time free. Many of us in the community are already time free, and we have the ability to choose what we want to do with our time, as opposed to having to use our time to do specific things. And that is really a blessing. All right. Personally, I'm not fully there yet, but I'm getting there, because right now I have a good amount of control over my time and I'm choosing to do what I want with it. And I'm gradually getting to the point where I'm totally time free. And if I also wanted to sit down for a week, I could sit down for a week and do nothing. And ladies and gentlemen, the idea of being able to do that, not that I will do that because I'm not that, lack of a better word, lazy, but the ultimate thing here is that we have an opportunity to do that. So Xtreamfx Global Academy has been an excellent platform that's helping people to be able to become time free. And what it is that's offered here, what's offered within our community are a number of things. We started off with our education, Xtreamfx Global Academy. The second aspect of what we do is Xtreme Financial Services. In our financial services, you will have personal credit, business funding, consumer financing, personal loans, real estate, and a trust building. With a personal credit, if you live in America, we can help you to increase your credit score so you can get better terms on borrowing. And then business credit, if you have a business, we can help you to establish that credit profile. Funding, help you to get access to loans. And then consumer financing, if you have a business and you want customers to be able to make small payments for your products, and you get your cash up front. And then personal loans, you can go to our website and apply for a loan here in America. And then real estate investing, mentorship and training. And then we have trust, all right? So that's our financial services division. And then health. We also have our health and wellness product line. We recently launched it for focus, your gut, your cardiovascular system. People are on record as having said that they were suffering from stage 4 cancer, used our products and recovered. We have a few people on video that have said that about these products, and many other things. People feeling better, more clarity. They can work better, work harder, more efficiently because of the focus of product and so forth. So this is an excellent line of products, right? Along with the services that we offer. We also have a very aggressive affiliate marketing program. That's how I got started. I'm very grateful for it because my family, we used a little over $100. We got started while living in Nigeria, and we were able to build a business. And I've been able to travel to different places while building this business. I've been able to do this business from Nigeria. I've moved over to North Carolina I stayed there for about 2 weeks. And then I moved to Florida, stayed there for about 4 months. And then I moved to Atlanta, stayed there for 6 months. And then I'm now based in Houston, and we're relocating. The final stages of relocating my family to Houston. Now, this business is an amazing business. Amazing. While I've done all of that over the last 2+ years, the business continues. Every single week, I've been paid a commission based on building the business. So if that appeals to you, the idea that you could earn money by building a business, you could earn $500 a month extra. That's, those who do it part-time, an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $2,000, an extra 5, 10, 20, 50. All of these incomes ultimately are part-time incomes, right? Based on the size of the organization that you choose to build, and it's residual, which means that after you build it for a certain time, it keeps paying you money every week, every single week. Some of us collect money every single Friday for the last 3 years. Everyone, except when the company changed the platform from one to the other, there was a little gap, not gap in commissions, just gap in the platform during that window. So man, this is such a blessing. So that's another aspect of what we do. So we're here to talk about the education, right? The education, because this is how you're going to buy your time back. If you answer me, please, and let's jump off and let's have a conversation, because this is not a strict presentation itself, right? And for those of us who are not yet, do not yet have this technology, when we think about, are you doing something right now to generate money that uses your time? Tell me yes. Put yes in the chat or answer me yes. Are you doing something that uses up your time to generate money? All right, to pay your bills. You could just come off mute and say yes, or put it in the chat and say yes. Shima, you're unmuted. Are you going to answer?
Yes.
Okay, so you do use your time to generate money.
Yes.
Okay, would you like to be able to get that time back so that you do not have to use it to generate money anymore?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Is there anybody else who's like Shima, would love to get their time back so that they do not have to use it to generate money, so you could have your time to do what you want to do?
Yes.
Yes, God power, wonderful. Anybody else? Anybody else on the line wants to jump in and answer? I see some answers in the chat. Let me check to see who I've done. Bridget, yes, 3 times.
Yes, man.
Yes, man. That just yes, right? So here is it, right? When we grew up as young, individuals coming up through school, the existing school system guided us into an education that trained us to either work for the government or to work in a private company. Okay, that's the 2 avenues that you leave university or high school. Once you come through the education system on this planet, it guides you into working in one of those 2 areas for money. Interestingly, in our school system, we're not taught about other ways to generate money, like using money to make money. It doesn't exist in our school system, whether it was by error or by design. The bottom line is that it doesn't exist. So today, here we have an opportunity to get education in how to use money to make money. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look right here, you'll see to learn about the $7.3 trillion foreign currency exchange market. Now, here's what's going on. This laptop that I'm using, your phone that you're using, or your instrument that you're using to be on this meeting, it is literally right now connected to $7.3 trillion in money right now. All you'll have to do is to get an app downloaded and learn how to use it. We're going to train you on how to do that properly if you choose to get education from us. It's called Forex Education. Nadex Binary, Xtreamfx Safety Trade, Core Academy, these are different packages we offer. If you're new to trading, even if you do know something about trading, because we know that 99% of retail traders are losing money, it is important to get your education. Do not overlook the importance of going to classes here, paying $89, $99, or $159 a month. You're going to need that if you're going to be successful in the space of trading. A fool and his money should always part, right? In all you're getting, get wisdom and understanding. So it's very important to have a solid foundation of education if you want to be successful in life. right? When Nelson Mandela said it best, he says education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change the world. So you cannot overlook the education. You're going to need the education package. If you're right now squirming about paying the $99 a month for your education, or $159, then it really means that you need to focus on the affiliate package like I did. Market the company, get other people involved, earn commissions, use those commissions to pay for your education. Because I only made one payment out of my pocket to Xtream. It was $100 and something back in 2020. It wasn't called Xtream at the time. But when I made that payment, I have never gone back into our pocket again to make another payment to this company. Every single dollar I've used to pay for the education, every single dollar I've used to put in my trading account came out of my commissions. Every dollar that I used to pay the $599 to buy the Safe to Trade product came out of my commissions. I'd encourage you to do the same thing as well, so that you use a one-time payment and pay for this whole package by marketing it to people. It's your choice. If you say, oh, well, I can't talk to people, hey, guess what? That's your choice, all right? But I don't have any challenge telling people about something so beautiful, because this is more than worth sharing. All right, so just to recap before I dive into the Safe to Trade technology, you pay for the education, which you're going to need. If you're going to make good use of the technology, $99 a month, $159 a month, $89 a month. If you're going to use the US 30 Academy, it's $199 a month. That's the advanced level. And then you could buy the Safe to Trade product, which is a very unique technology, which I'm going to show you right now. $599, 1 year license to use what I'm going to show you. And then $75 a month for the signals, right, that you're going to receive if you're going to use that part. So let's look at that technology and what it is, right? Now, the app that I mentioned to you is called MetaTrader 4. You can download it on a phone or a laptop. If you have MetaTrader 4, right, just shrink this down if I can. I don't think I can eliminate this off the screen, right? But this part here, these 4 rows, right? Is there a way to do this? All right, yeah, I think I know how to do that. All right, so what I'm showing you right now, right? What I'm showing you right now, if you have this app called MetaTrader 4, right? Yours is gonna look something like this, right? Something like this. You're not gonna have on it this part, right? You're not gonna have on it this part. This part is gonna be missing from it. This part. All right, let me see if I could do it this way. All right, what I'm gonna try to show you is that all you're gonna see on yours is this, all right, this graph. If you have MetaTrader 4, if you download it, all you're gonna see on it is this graph here, showing these candlesticks going up and down. That's what you're gonna see on a MetaTrader 4, standard MetaTrader 4. If you buy our technology, it's gonna include in it some features that right now are not available on MetaTrader 4, all right? You're gonna have these features. This one in particular right here. These 5 at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This green line running through the middle here is not on MetaTrader 4. And these arrows, this red arrow and green arrow that pops up on the screen. And there's some other features behind the scenes that I'm gonna explain, is not in the MetaTrader 4. So if you buy the technology at $599, it will transform. You know, some of us might remember this cartoon Transformer. It will transform your MetaTrader 4 to look like this. And these 5 levels at the bottom are called indicators. They have special functions. Along with this green line that runs through here, this is an extremely important line, right? And then this green arrow and this red arrow. So this gives you information that does not exist in the MetaTrader 4 as it is. In fact, let me try this, right? Because what we normally use to do trading is called trading view. Okay, for those who know anything about trading, you know, we normally, and for those who have been through the training, and I still use trading view to a lesser extent, not much, right? But what we do is we come to creating trading view, right? And let's look at. Let me just open up this chart. Hopefully it opens up. Yeah, all right, so it opened up. Let me just try and close some of this stuff. Where is this? I'm just trying to show you Oh yeah, this is what I need today. All right, just want to show you the value, right? The value of the difference. Now, if you are coming, if you know, let me understand my audience so I can seek to add and emphasize the power of the technology, right? Now, if you have ever traded before, please say yes or put yes in the chat or come off mute and say yes. If you have ever traded before, even if you just copy trade, put a trade into an app and try to trade and make money. Say yes if you have. Chima, have you ever traded before?
Yes, I have traded before.
All right, great. Are you aware of Trading View?
It didn't turn up good for me.
Say that again.
It didn't turn up good for me. It turned negative.
Turn negative. Okay. All right. And I had a very similar challenge where when I was using Trading View, I made some money, but you know, then it wasn't easy. So when you're using Trading View, right? For anybody who's ever traded before, you're gonna put in what are called, you have to learn how to use the system and put in, you know, for example, you have to come over here and put in horizontal lines. So you have to learn how to come and put in these lines. And then you're gonna, you know, when you put in these lines, you look for highs and lows at the top. You look for highs and lows at the bottom. And then you put these lines in. And then when you've done that successfully, then you come and you put, you know, you go touch this box and you color in these lines, right? And you come up here again and color them in. And then, you know, you have to do different things. And then you're going to wait for what's called a breakout. You wait for there to be a breakout. When there's a breakout, then you're going to try to take a trade. Okay. So you'll have to learn about, these lines are called support resistance. And you'll also could learn about what are called trend lines, right? Where you learn how to come in here and put in these rays, and you come down here and click on here, and then you put this under here, and then you try to predict what direction the market is going to go in, if you think the market is going to go up or go down. So you'll be learning how to put in all of these in class. And, you know, for those who have really taken time to study this stuff and really take it very seriously, 1% of people end up making money. Okay, 1%, which means out of every 100 people that try to learn how to use what I just showed you on the screen, only one person out of that becomes consistent earning money. Okay, that's a documented fact. That's great news, because at least if 100 of us are in the class, I can graduate. All right, if I stick to it. That's how I look at it. I don't look at it as, whoa, 99 people, I have no chance. I look at it that I'll be the one. Okay, because if it's 1,000 people, it means that it's going to be a 100 people that get out of the class making money, right? Or 10, right? 10, right? 1% of 1,000 is what? 10, right? So 10 people. If it's 10,000 people, then it goes up. You know, it goes up, right? So you always have a chance, right? You always have a chance. Now, here's something that has become a game changer for us, okay? Because if you've ever tried trading, you know that to identify a move and be able to know what the market structure is like, is this going to go up? Is it going to go down? Understanding time frames. Guys, this is great, but man, it's not easy. Okay, if there's anybody out there who understands what I'm talking about, you could jump off mute and tell me if I am right, you know, because I know Mark is very good at marking up his charts. He does it even on his phone. But man, you know, if you understand what I'm saying, that understanding this chart is not easy. Jump off mute and tell me, somebody. All right? Am I the only one that found it difficult? Because it took me a while just to even put these lines on the chart. Am I the only one, or is there anybody else, right?
No, you're not, Dr. Harry.
Okay, good, good. So we'd have to wait on the price to break out of here, and then hopefully put in a buy or a sell. And if we get it right, if we believe the market is going to go up and it keeps going up, and we put in a buy, we make money. But if we put in a buy and the market goes down on us, we lose money. If we believe the market is going to go down and we put in the order and it goes up, we lose money, right? So as a trader, what is it that we really want to know? Is it that you want to know how to put in these lines and color these things in? Or do you want to know if the market is going up or going down? Somebody come off mute. What is the most important thing? To know if the market is going up or down, or to color in all of this stuff?
It's going up or down.
It's going up or down, Victor. That's what we need. I just need to know, is it going up or is it going down? Because at the end of the day, I need to enter the trade knowing it's going to go up, and I need to enter the trade knowing it's going to go down. And that's it. If you have that information, believe you me, 99% of the battle is over, or maybe 95. All right. So let me jump off of this. I'll keep the trading view on my screen. Now that I found it, I can use it to emphasize the value of this technology even more. Because here's the thing. This part of the chart here replaces the need for us to have. I no longer need a trading. Sometimes I look at it, but I no longer need it to be able to identify what's going on in the market. Here's why. This technology that was developed by Mr. Kevin Gregor, amazing. Gentleman has been trading for over 9 years. The first 5 years he lost money. He said he lost $26,000 learning how to trade. He finally figured it out, because most people are not going to go to the point where you lose 26,000 US dollars trying to learn how to trade. Most people quit long before that. Okay, but he stuck to it and he figured it out. Well, his sister suffers from epilepsy, and he designed this technology so that his sister could have a safe way to trade and make money. So it wasn't even a product that he designed it so his sister could benefit. He and his sister have made a lot of money. He's bought 2 homes cash. He's very wealthy. And less than a year ago, his wife convinced him to share it. Thank God for his wife, Bree, because man, you know, I'm grateful that she convinced him to share it, because now he's made my life easier, and many other people, their life is easier. A gentleman used this, his first month practice, watched the video to learn how to use the technology. The second month he practiced using it. The third month he used it to grow $2,500 to over $30,000. I'm already proven it, right? Because I mean, I've won a lost count of how many trades now. And you know, my quick story is that my first 4 weeks of using this, I was able to grow my account 5 times. And I started with only $189. So ladies and gentlemen, understand this. This is an amazing technology, okay? Because without it, man, I'd be back over here, right? Looking at this chart, trying to scratch my head. And I used to trade only one thing, AUD USD. That's all. Because you know, you wouldn't be able to go mark up all of these different charts, you know, at the same time. So now my life has become so much simpler. I have not marked up a chart. I've not got that. If you look at this is like stale marks, right? There's no marks on the chart, if anybody would know about marking. So let's go back to this. So what this does, it gives you 4 things to look for to be able to identify a trade. Even somebody who has no knowledge about support, resistance, Fibonacci, trend line, just for jokes, right? There's something over here called Fibonacci, right? This Fibonacci, this is called Fibonacci. Guys, I don't know where the top is and the bottom. I could, you know, this all is gonna confuse the crap out of me. Let me behave myself, right? But I'm so grateful now that I don't have to try to figure that out. Because man, I was like, when am I gonna learn that stuff, right? And I need to get to the money, I have bills to pay. All right, calm down, all right. So here's the deal, okay? If you can identify these 4 things, right? And you're gonna have to learn how to count pips. You're going to have to learn about lot size, leverage, you know, how to manage an account. You have to go to class in Xtream to understand those. We have video library for you to go and watch, plus you have live classes to attend. In addition to that, if you wanna go on and trade at a higher level, we have master traders available for you to attend classes with to learn how to use this in the intermediate and advanced levels. Right now, I'm just going to cover, I'm not using it at the intermediate and advanced levels yet. I'm still learning and practicing that stuff. Right now, I'm still using the basics. I use the basics alone to grow my account, literally. And if you follow the basics and just stick with the basics, you can make money. Just don't make it complicated. Just follow the system. You use it according to the rules. And once you follow the rules that you're given to use, you'll be okay. There's specific rules that you're going to be given on what to do to use the system, okay? Don't go outside the rules, use the rules, all right? So let's get into it. So 4 things, if you can identify 4 things. So let's look at this. Right now I'm on something called NAS 100, all right? And if you've never traded before, that may sound like, what is that? It's the top 100 companies in the United States of America. If you look over here, S&P 500, US 30, NAS 100, GR 30, that's a FR 40, FRA 40, that's I believe that's France, Japan 225, dollar index futures, gold, XAU means gold, XAG means silver, US oil, UK oil, and then I have some cryptocurrencies here. And then down here, I have the currency pairs. So what this does, it gives you access right here from the palm of from your laptop. You just click symbols and you're literally going to have access to the world's financial markets right here. All of the world's financial markets, well, almost everything. Financial speaking, what are you talking about? Forex majors, you're talking about the exotic pairs, you're talking about indices, you're talking about energy like oil and that I just showed you, metals like gold, silver, platinum, the crosses between currencies, the cryptocurrency space, futures and stocks. So everything when it comes to trading the financial markets, this MetaTrader 4 downloaded onto your laptop along, in the old days, it would be that plus TradingView. You need TradingView like your best friend, plus MetaTrader 4. Now, this technology that you would have purchased for $599 makes your MetaTrader 4 look like this and gives you data that's not available on MetaTrader 4 without the technology. So I want to emphasize that because somebody asked me the other day, what are you paying for? The technology makes your MetaTrader 4 looks like this. Without it, your MetaTrader 4 would be substandard to TradingView, okay? Without the technology, all right? So here's what you're going to look for, 4 things. First, let's just scroll back a bit today. Let's go to some earlier times today. All right, so this is maybe a good starting point right here. Let's say right here. So let's say today is you open up your laptop and you're on here now. And the 4 things you need to look for. All right, 4 things you need to look for. First, you need to identify that when this group, let's say the market is right here, right? Okay, these things are called candlesticks. This green and red are called candlesticks, and there's this thick green line. Okay, at this point, at the edge of the screen, is the candlestick below or above the line? Like right here. Is it below the green line? Is it below? Is this below the green thick line? Can you see that the candlesticks is below this before it went above? Can we see that? Can anybody come off mute and tell me yes? You can see that the candles are down here. Anyone?
Yes, it is below the green line.
This is below the green line. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. All right. And Bridget, if you could help me mute somebody's voice who has a background noise. The second thing that we look for, so that's if you're taking notes, the first thing that we would have looked for is notice that the price is below. And the second thing that we need to notice if we're using the technology to trade, right? So you're looking at an asset, you're online during the hot market hours, and this green arrow pops up. Can anybody see this green arrow pointing up in an up direction? Is there anybody out there who sees that?
Yes, sir.
Great. So that's the second thing. The second thing. But the third thing that we need to look for is that these 5 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the bottom, right? Which is not on MetaTrader 4, but it will be on it if you buy our technology. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, right here, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the screen, are all 5 levels the same color? Yes or no?
No, they are not.
No.
No, they're not. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right? So as the screen changes, this is called a 1-minute chart. In the beginning, you're going to use 1 and 5 minutes. Every minute, the candlesticks change to a different color. Not a different color. A new candlestick pops up on the screen, right? A new candlestick. So every minute, a new candlestick pops up, right? So 5 minutes, it passes by, right? So tell me, please, what are we going to be looking for we're going to be looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to be the same color as the arrow. What color is the arrow?
That's green.
Right. Okay. So the arrow is green. Okay. All right. And then so we're looking for all of these 5 levels to be what color? The arrow is green. We're looking for all of these 5 levels to be what color?
Red. Should be red.
Okay. Okay. So what we want is alignment. We're looking for all these 5 to be the same color as the arrow. What color is the arrow?
It's green.
Green. So what we're looking for is all 5 levels to become green. So let's see if that happens, right? Are all 5 levels green now?
Yeah.
Yes, right. And then the third thing, that's the third thing. So what are the 3 things that we identified so far? The first thing was what? The first thing was what? The price was below the line. The second thing, right? What's the second thing? Anyone?
Which
jump off
arrow?
The arrow?
Which arrow? Red
The
or
arrow,
green?
yes, the arrow. So the first thing is that the price was below the green line going through the middle. The second thing was the green arrow popped up. And what's the third thing we were waiting for to happen?
Line color.
The line changed into green, just like the
Everything
arrow.
being green. Everything here being green, right? Just like the arrow. So after one candle at a time, the last thing we're waiting for, that's the 4th thing now. I'm giving you 4 things to look for. 1, the price was below the green line, right? In the case of a green arrow, okay, the arrow is green. The second thing that you're looking for is that everything here must be green. Third thing, sorry, apologies. So 1, price is below the green line. 2, the green arrow pops up. The green arrow is pointing up, suggesting that there's going to be an upward movement. Then the third thing is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 need to be all green. And there's a 4th thing. The 4th thing is that the 4th level from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, needs to change to red. So whenever that happens, you're going to go ahead and right click in this box, click trading, click new order, put in the right parameters and click order, right? And then you'd have entered a trade. You could literally trade right now, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Ethereum, different currencies. You could literally trade them, okay? All right, is it red yet? Is it red yet? Is the 4th level red, anybody?
Yeah.
Red, right. Now, when you're using the old style of trading and you see these arrows pushing down, right? How can you know what's going to happen? If you didn't mark up and you're waiting for, because what the old style tells us is that you're waiting for the red to come below this line. And if it comes below this line, you're waiting for it to retest that line and then go down for a sell. Okay? All right. But then if you do that and it continues up, they lose money. Because some traders right now, they would have been waiting for the red to come below this part, right? Because this is what's called a low. This right here is called a low, okay? And a trader would be waiting for this to break below this low because this was on an uptrend. This was going up. So a trader would be looking at this as, if this comes below this, it's trying to create a new low. And they'll use that plus a new low as a potential opportunity that this is reversing, and then look for candlesticks and look for patterns and look for M's and look for different things to confirm that this is going to go down. But let's look to see if it continues down, because this technology says, this is what the technology tells you. 4 things, all right? 1, it says the price was below this green line. 2, the green arrow popped up. 3, everything turned green. 4, when this turns red, you put in an order. You're going to put an order just above this line. So let's go over here and look for a horizontal line. I'm going to use this for the sake of this demonstration. So we'll put the order in right there. This first line that I'm putting in, if you went this right click trading, click new order, and then you scroll this until you get to this point, right? And you put it in and you click buy, You're gonna click a buy. You're gonna go for up. Then when you put it when you put it in, you're gonna be able to move this line. You're gonna be able to move this line. This line, right? You put it in. You're gonna be able to move it up and down, and you're gonna just position it like right there. Okay. Then you're gonna put in something called your profit line. It's called take profit line. We recommend beginners go for what are called 2 pips. 2 pips means up from right here to right here. So if this chart go down, then this is gonna not activate. Nothing's gonna happen. But if the chart turns around and goes up, you're gonna make money. And here's the system telling us that this push down, red pushing down, that people will say, because this is a good example. Because right below here, for those who know about trading, you know that this is called a new low. Okay? What's going on? Somebody's unmuted. Bridget, are you there? Can you help me?
Yes. I am indeed.
All right, cool. You help me mute somebody. All right, so here's what here's what's going on, guys. All right. Right now, these are 2 highs, equal highs. Okay. And then there's a what I call a change of character. Okay, where here there's a lower high, and then there's a lower high here. So with this change, we're starting to believe that the market's going to push down. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of traders jump in thinking this is going to go down. So let's see if they would have been right, with all of that analysis. Because let's see if they would have been right. All right, the market's still pushing down, But what's starting to happen? What's starting to happen? If you enter that trade here thinking it was going to push down, what has started to happen on you? Somebody tell me. Market is turning back. Market is turning back. Our technology is saying that if everything here remains green, red, green, if everything else remains as is, this market is going to go back up. And you would literally, if this candlestick pushes through these 2 lines, this one, and continues through this one, you'd have made money just with this one example I'm giving you. Okay, so let's see if it pushed through. Minute after minute, you waited, so it kept going down. So if you took a down, you could have potentially won because it was reversed and it kept pushing down. But let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Did it push up? Did it push up? Did it push up through our lines? Did it push up through our lines? Anybody?
Very well, very well.
Very well, very well, right? So guys, this happens over and over and over again. Let's go back again. Let's go back again a little bit. Let's look at a red one this time. Let's look at a red one, okay? Does anybody see that the candlesticks was above the green line? Can anybody see that? Say yes if we can.
Yeah.
That's okay. So that's the first of the 4 things. What's the second thing we're looking for? When the candlesticks are above, what's the second thing we're looking for on this technology?
The arrow.
The red arrow pops up. Right. The red arrow pops up. What's the third thing we need to happen down here? If this is red, what do we need everything down here to be?
In the everything's supposed to be red in the same color.
Red, yes. Is everything red right now at this point?
No.
No. All right. So keep going forward, right? Keep going forward. Is everything red now? Is everything red now? Is everything red now?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. But then when it turned red and we keep going forward, right? What are we waiting for to happen on the 4th one? What are we waiting for to happen on 1, 2, 3, 4?
Green, to turn green.
To turn green, right, to turn green. So let's keep moving forward. Let's keep moving forward, right? Did it turn green? Can anybody see a little green dot at the beginning? Can anybody see a little green dot here?
Yeah. Quite
yes.
small.
Right, quite small, but it's there. Now, whenever we see, look at this push up. Look at this aggressive push up. It's easy to believe now that the market has turned around and it's going to keep going up, right? Because look at this downtrend and look at this uptrend, right? It's quite confusing in my opinion, right? If you just look at it like that, because if you jump in here, thinking, look how much was going down, so let me jump in here, and then it starts going back up. Okay, so this confirms. Here's what this tells us: 4 things. 1, price is above the green line. That's 1. 2, the red arrow pops up, meaning that the market is moving downward. Right? Everything here is now red. That's the 3rd piece of information we need to know that the market's going down. The 4th thing that we need to know, that when we see it reverse and push up like this and come above our green line, this green here is a fake out. The market is not going to keep going up. It's going to reverse and turn around and come down. Let's see if that happens. Let's keep moving. Now, what would you do? Let me just move my lines. The first line you're going to put down right below here, that's your entry line. You enter the trade there. And then you're going to put another line. But you're going to take this. You're going to take this, and you're going to enter what's called a take profit. Beginners go for 2 pips. It'll be like this. This much is even more than 2 pips on NAS, right? So you go for 2 pips. Now, if the market turns around and pushes down through your lines, according to this, because you're right now on your laptop, when you see this happen, you're going to right click, you're going to click trading, you're going to click new order, you're going to put in the order, and then you're going to see these 2 lines come up on the screen. If the candles keep going up, it will not activate the trade. You won't lose anything. But if it turns around and pushes down through the 2 lines, you're going to make money. So let's move forward and see if it pushed down through these 2 lines. Let's see if it turned around. Ladies and gentlemen, what just happened right there? Somebody tell me, can somebody see what happened right here? Can somebody see what happened right here?
Yep.
Would you have made some money right there? Yes, because it went through. Can somebody see that the candlestick pushed down and went through the 2nd line? Can anybody see that? Anybody, let me enlarge it so that we could see it better. All right. Oh, where did my lines go? Yeah, here we go. All right. Not this one. Where was I? Oh, let me just do it this way. All right. But can anybody see, right? Yeah, because it happened right here. Right here is when it turned green, right? When it turned green, let's look at how many minutes it took for this to happen. Each of these candles is 1 minute, okay? You would have entered the trade here, right? You'd have put it below this line here. Then the 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes for the push down. 10 minutes after you did this trade, ladies and gentlemen, you'd have made money. If you're trying to pull $5 a pip, that's $10. If you're doing $50 a pip, that's $100. Ladies and gentlemen, understand this technology is amazing. It is amazing and it's consistent. It's not something that does it this week and doesn't do it next week and do it today and doesn't do it today. It does it over and over again. I could show you this over and over again. And then even though there's a pullback, see there's another opportunity for you to do the same thing again, right? Because it did it a little bit later on the same move. Let's go back a little bit more and look at another one. Here's another example of it again, right? Red arrow, price was above, push down, everything was red, right here turned green. You could see the market looks like it was going up. If you put in your lines, where are my lines? All right, if you come here and you put 1 line under here, and we'll do another one close to it like that, right? It means that if the market pushes down through these 2 lines, you'd have made money, okay? Right, the top line is where you call your entry, the bottom line is what you call your exit or your take profit. So if the market pushes up, which it is pushing up, if it keeps going up, fine, you don't lose anything. But if it pushes down and it passes through these 2 lines, you make money. If it touches this line and turn back, all right, you could lose money. All right, if it just comes and touches this line and turn back, okay? So you're gonna get some training on where's the best place to place it, because you want to place it, you know, in the right position. But you're gonna get training on how to do that, right? So let's look at that. Let's look at if moving forward, right? Moving forward, did it come down? Did it come down through the 2 lines? Somebody come off mute and tell me. Did it pass through the 2 lines? Somebody tell me, please.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, and this is just, how many examples of this did I just do? Isn't it 3 already? And this is just 1 chart. Remember, over here, there's a bunch of them. And then let's go over to this technology that we have, right? Man, this is so cool, right? So cool. This technology is so amazing. Okay, because here's a trade on Dodge USD that was just called out by the system. Here's another one, TRC USD, because cryptocurrency is still being traded while the rest of the market is closed. So let's go look at that on Dash USD, DASH USD. This is real time now, real time using the technology. It's on a 1 minute time frame. So I'll come over here and I look for Dash and I put Dash on the chart and I go to the 1 minute, okay? And then let's look at what's happening. What is it saying here on the chart, on the scanner? Can you hear that beautiful music? Can anybody hear that beautiful music? Anybody hear that music? Right? XMR USD, right? This is a little bit far, but here's TRX USD, right? But Dash USD. Now this red arrow pushing down, if it's actively pushing down like this, and this is called a scanner, it scans 200 different assets and gives us messages on what to trade. In the night, I have to turn it off because, man, it just keeps disturbing my sleep. Right? So it tells you that you have a new safety trade. Okay? So you do not, you have the technology to use this and analyze the market and find these 4 things, but you're also going to have this to send you a message to tell you there is an opportunity to make money from this asset. In this case, Dash USD. So let's bring it up. Hopefully it's still, it hasn't done it yet. Okay, so this is Dash. All right. So what is the trick? What is it saying that we should be expecting? Okay, but we're going to talk about this red turning green here and what you need to do when this happens. Okay, but right now you need to, this is saying that this is a sell stop, right? Which means it's going to be a sell. All right. Now this one, when this happens, when we see this top one change from red to green, this is not a trade that beginners should do. All right, this is an advanced level trade. Okay, because you need to go and check your higher time frames. In this case, the 5 minute time frame is still red, so it could still be a good trade, but you need to go to like 1 hour and 4 hour and see what's going on those. And even on your 30 minute, you need to go and check all time frames to see why the bot broke. All right, to see what's causing the difference. But you're going to be trained on that. Now you're going to notice right now that this will change to, this is going to, this right here, you're going to see a new candle popping up. All right. So if this happens, we're going to go ahead and let's say, I'm not going to put in a trade, but we'll right click trading, click new order. But then let's say we put in that order. We came over here and right below here, we're going to put in where if it comes down and pushes through this line, all right, it activates the trade. And then I'm going to put in 2 pips. So if it comes through both of these lines, then I would have won the trade, right? Keep it nice and tight. All right, 2 pips, right? Maybe a pip and a half, but you know, you can always increase your lot size and get more out of the trade, right? Most is so funny. All right, so let's see what happens, right? Dash US dollar, right? If it keeps going up, no big deal, you don't lose anything. But ladies and gentlemen, if it turns around and pushes down, you make money, okay? And you're gonna be, there's training in addition to these basics that will help you to understand using this. Because when you see that, you notice that this is red, green, or green, which means this one changed. After the trade, the system called it trade, this one changed. And when it changes, you should pull up the trade. You shouldn't do that trade. All right. So this is not a good one for us to look at. But let's look to see if the system is calling out any others. All right. This time of the day is kind of quiet because it's the end of the day. The trading is calmed down. People are relaxing. It's the weekend. But tomorrow morning, if you trade crypto, this page is going to be lighting up like a Christmas tree. On Saturdays, on Sundays, you can make money trading. Look at all these red arrows. Look at all of these red arrows. These are all opportunities on a 1 minute time frame to trade everything you see here, red, green arrows. And then there's this new one that was just called an XMR USD, which is 30 minute. It's going to take a while to develop, sell, okay? And then we could also go and look at the top 10 cryptos, crypto top 10, and look at the last 10 that were called, and then see what those are. This is just so beautiful, right? Not to mention, why is it behaving like this? Technology. All right, this is not responding for some reason. Let me refresh the page, and then maybe, okay, my mouse is misbehaving. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, All right, there we go. All right, so Dash USD, TRX USD. So TRX USD is another one that the system just called. Let's see what's happening with the Dash. Looks like this is going away from us. So that trade changed direction, and that's fine. No harm done, no foul. But TRX USD, right? This one was called just before that one. And this one is a 1 minute sell, right? But we're late, all right? We're late on this one, okay? You could see that, right? And this another two were just called BTC USD on the 5 minute, dot USD on the 5 minute. Let's go and look and see what's going on with BTC. These are trades that are live, guys. So if you have an app, you could go put it into your demo, and let's set the 5 minute time frame. See, it's just activated. See, on the 5 minute time frame, you see red, 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 green, red, red. And if everything else stays the same, the red arrow is there, the price is above the line, we push down. And now this is all nice and red on the 5 minute time frame. Every 5 minutes, these candles change. And what this is saying, guys, even though this is going on, expect this to push down. Expect this to push down. It hasn't gone above yet, right? Because this needs to be, the reason why this is going green is because this is going to go above. So the technology knows that this is going to go above this line and it's going to come back down. So you're going to put in your order on the 5 minute time frame. So you put one line just below here, and then you could go ahead and put in your take profit, go for 2 pips, right? Boom. So if it comes up and goes down and pushes through there, you make money. Okay. So this is the power of this. And then you also have another one, .US dollar, right? And Tron US dollar. I'm going to come back to the not the BTC, but which one will we look at? That was Dash US dollar, right? Dash US dollar, right? It has seed started. Was it Dash on the 1 minute, right? Okay, so it's coming back down. So it may end up coming back down and become a good trade. I believe it will. So we'll keep an eye on this, and we hopefully before the presentation is done, we could see this as a win, because the 5 minute time frame is a sell, the 15 minute time frame is a sell, the 30 minutes is a sell, the 1 hour is a sell, the 4 hours is a sell, right? The daily is a sell, and the weekly is a sell. So this is a really good trade to wait for a sell to come through to this point, right? It's a really good trade to wait for that. And then the BTC US dollar that we just looked at, and then let's go back to the scanner again. See, it's a brand new one, all right? IOTA BIT. I don't even think I have that on my list. I wouldn't even have put it in. But let's go and find it. Man, can you see how much money is available just right here while we're talking? All right, IoT USD, all right, IoT bit, right? IoT bit. Here we go. Okay. And put it on the screen. Okay. Man, these funny looking things. Well, all red, green, red. Okay. You're putting an order below this line. Let's go ahead and put this line in. All right. And man, this is just so exciting. All right. I just love this. It's made our lives so much simpler. All right. So if this pushes down through here, okay, if this candle pushes down through here, you see these dots, if it ends up below this line, there's these breaks in the chart, some of these charts, like some of these not so popularly traded assets, they don't have continuous lines, right? They have these gaps. But if this comes through here, you see this green come below here, then it means it passed through here afterwards, all right? And that would have been a winning trade on a 1 minute time frame, okay? And man, this is just so exciting, right? Just be able to have this. That gives us this information in such simple ways, instead of the old-fashioned way of going back to TradingView, marking up your charts, putting in your trend lines, using your Fibonacci retracement. Kudos to those people who studied that stuff, but it wasn't easy for people to be able to use it to make money. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes a technology that just makes our life so much simpler. All you have to do is identify these 4 things. And ladies and gentlemen, if it comes through the way we expect it to, and 99% of these ideas do, ladies and gentlemen, you make money. And I just showed you a few. Not to mention the others that are right now on a Friday, you're not going to see much, right? So BTC on the 5 minute, okay, on the 5 minute, yeah, on a 5 minute, see it's pushing up the green. So it's, you know, you're gonna see this come up above here and then come back down. That's what the technology is telling you. You're gonna see this come up, right? You're gonna see this green go above and come back down and come through here. Yesterday, I showed somebody saw that where the green just went up and came right back down. And it happened while we were on the Zoom together. So this is an amazing tool that you now have the opportunity to purchase. In addition to which you could buy the scanner and pay $75 a month, and it sends you these messages, right? That you could use to make money, right? So this is also on a 5 minute time frame. So Ethereum is going to have a sell, XTZ is going to have a sell, BITUSD is going to have a sell. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, just earn $5 each, $10 each, you know, $20 each. All right, and that is not including all of what happened today on indices and so man, I'm just so grateful because, you know, I'm getting better and better using this. And then, you know, just basically when you hear safety trade alert, I just go and look at the chart, and if it looks like something that I want to put in, I put it in. If it doesn't look like one that I want to trade, I leave it alone. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, becoming better and better at picking the best ones, because this is the abundance machine. I call this the abundance machine, where you could get so many offers to be able to trade and make money. Just in the few minutes I've been here, and this is just crypto. So earlier on today, this thing just says safety trade alert almost every 5 minutes. You hear it going off, safety trade alert, safety trade alert. Sometimes it calls out 10 trades one time. I've seen the screen up here with 10 trades on it on the 1 minute time frame. You just have to just pick a couple and go and look at them, because you wouldn't be able to look at 10 trades in that time frame to look at them to see which ones you're going to be able to do. So here's what you could also do. You could narrow down the dashboard. You could narrow down this to your dashboard, right? So you could just select, I have a lot on mine, as you could see, but you could select just a couple, right? But it's great to have so many opportunities. So let's go check what we were doing again. Dash, or it was Dash. Let's see what happened with Dash, right? So it still hasn't come down yet. Okay, all right, pushed up, but hasn't come down yet. All right, no, that's 5 minutes. Let's go check the 1 minute. All right, so it's still up, hasn't come back down, right? Hasn't come back down, and it's widening here, which means that it's probably going to push up. So if it continues in that direction, you just come, delete your trade, right? You know, delete your trade and just wait for the next one. That's how simple that would be. Just come, delete your trade. Oh man, my mouse. All right. Any questions, anybody? Please. Any questions from anyone on the technology? Any questions on any questions? Any questions? Something I didn't explain clearly. Okay, hasn't gone up yet. Anyone?
Check the message box.
All right. Okay, the moving average line in your previous demonstration was red today and it's green. Did you change the color? No. This line, right? Whenever it's above or below what's called this blue line, this is another feature of this technology as well, right? Which helps you. There's what are called blue line trades. There are specific trades that the system, you'll know when it's here and it's going to come up to this blue line, okay? And you can put in a buy to the blue line, okay? And this scanner is going to call out blue line trades, right? It's being tested now, but it's going to call out blue line trades. And it's going to tell you when the market is here and it's headed to the blue line. So what happens is this moving average that's red, when it's below this blue line, it's red. You see? You see? It's below. But when it's above, it's green. Okay? So this is what changes it from green to red. I don't know why, but I've noticed that since I've been using it. And that's why the color is different. It's not me changing it, it's just the system that causes it to be red or green based on where this blue line is. And this market has a tendency to go towards this blue line. It goes away and towards, away, above and back to it, below and back to it. So this is a line that you can use as well in addition to stuff. But I don't understand blue line trades yet, but later on I will. where you could be all the way down here and you know it's going to come to the blue line and you make money from here to here. And this is a lot of money from here to here if you make that big move. So it's not just these little 2 pips. The big up moves are there for 50, 80, 100, 200 pips, but the developer, has some special training for that. Thank you for that question. Any other questions? Yep, Bridget, awesome stuff for real. All right. Any other questions from anybody? Hope I answered you guys far. All right. Man, thank you for the questions and thank you for the participation. Anybody who really takes this seriously, making money trading has become simpler, right? Simple, 4 things. If you can identify colors, you can make money. All right, here's another example of it. This is the 1 minute, yep. All right, red arrow, okay, price is above, came below, all right, green, red, okay, turn green, all right, price is pushing up, right? Did it push back down? Yes, right, could have made money. This one didn't cross the line, but there's, this is still a good trade to go for because this turned green. And when you see that happen, you know that it was trying to push up and it's going to push back down. Here's another, this didn't turn green for you, right? If you go back here, here's another one, okay? Turn green right here, price is pushing up, you went above the line, you put in your order, right? You could see it. You could use the technology to do it. Plus, you can also use the scanner to tell you what to trade, okay? All right, and then if it pushes down, later on you'll learn how to go for bigger moves, but right now 2 pips, right? So if it pushes down through that, right, you make money. Did it push through these 2 lines, right? Did it go up and push through these 2 lines? Anybody? Can anybody see that? Can anybody see that? Okay, nobody else is out there. All right, here's another one. Here's another one, right? Green arrow going up. Okay, 5 levels are green. Okay, this one turns red. Okay, you put in your order just above this line. All right, when this happens, as soon as this happens, you're now going to put in your order. All right, you're going to put in your order. You're going to put 1 line just above this, right? And then you're going to put your profit here, 2 pips. So if it shoots up through that, after this turns red, sorry, which means that it was pushing down, see what's pushing down, like the market's going down, you put the order in, and then what happened? Voila, okay? And if you know how to move, there's a strategy to help you to catch this. Because does anybody know that if you win a trade from here to here, you make much more money than you win a trade from this red line to this red line? Is anybody out there who knows that? Okay? And there are ways for you to earn a lot more money. We won't touch on that right now, but just understand that this is so powerful. Is anybody out there? Because here, Alan, is anybody else out there?
We here.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
All alone. Crickets. I used to say that to my people all the time, like crickets.
Yeah. Too much money in front. It's like it's hard to believe so much money is in front of us, right? But man, it is what it is, and you have an opportunity to come and get your own, buy your technology, right? This trade, is obviously gone. She's turning green. So that didn't activate that dash, and then the BTC US dollar trade on the 5 minute, time frame, okay, hasn't gone above yet to come back down. So you could check that later on, on your phone. People who have come here and got these trades and make money. And that happens all the time because this is live. This is not what's could happen. This is a live system that gives you access to $7 trillion, right? Just take out $100 or $200 or $300 or $400 a day. Yeah, this past Monday, one of our members took out $655 in not a single day, in a few hours, right? Trading NAS. So this is an amazing tool, ladies and gentlemen, that you have the opportunity to use. So let's get connected. Come and get your own, right? Get yours. What I do is that I line up mine to look at 6 charts, right? So I literally have 6 charts that I'm peeking on from time to time, and man, it's so exciting to be able to do that, right? 6 charts, 6 charts. So 6 financial assets when I was really confined to one. I was really confined to AUD USD, but now I'm able to have 6 charts on my screen and literally be able to look at, not at the same time, but just glance at, and here I keep, this one is where I keep my NAS 100, okay, keep very close eye on NAS, and then S&P 500, very important asset to keep an eye on as well. You can make a lot of money trading those two. And then over here, I have the Japan 225, but gradually I'm going to replace this with US 30. And then down here, I have, down here, I keep silver, right? XAG USD. And then on this one, I keep gold. And then this one, I keep oil. So ladies and gentlemen, right? That is giving you the opportunity to be your own investor. You no longer have to give your money over to an investment firm to do this for you. You now have your own technology. You buy it, you put it on your laptop. Okay, it makes your MetaTrader 4 look like this. You have you set it up. If you just want to trade one thing, fine. You don't have to be like me, where I'm trading multiple assets. You could just trade one and just trade one. Okay, and make your money from just trading one of these. Or if you want to trade multiple, if you want to go ahead and use the scanner and get the messages from the scanner and what to trade as well, then you could do that as well. And the scanner sends you messages over and over again on what to trade. So you don't have to necessarily sit down and look at the chart. You could just simply wait for the scanner to send you a message and tell you what to trade. You learn how to look at the chart. You learn how to make sure it's the right thing, that you want to get into it, put it in your order, and make your money. Very simple, very simple, very simple. And you can make, some people are going to make, are already doing thousands a day. People are already using this technology doing thousands a day. So ladies and gentlemen, it's been my joy sharing with you. And I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up. I appreciate you being here. And man, I'm fired up.